so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my
Hello friends, it is a beautiful day here in early May and I am in Garrison Bay, one of my favorite anchorages here in the San Juan Islands. It has been a while. I know I have not put out any videos for quite some time, and there is good reason for that. So in this video, I'm going to tell you some of the reasons why it's been a while, and just kind of share with you what's been going on. Right off the bat, one of the first things I'll share is as of today, I have it's been 15 years since I took delivery of this boat, of Jollymon. When I purchased it, she was called Voyager, and she was on Lake Washington, and I remember bringing her home through the locks and up to Anacortes to bring her home. And she's taken me on some really great adventures, and I'm just I feel very fortunate. All the good times I've had and the people I've met along the way. Made some really good friends. And even though my bank account doesn't show it, I'm a much richer man having owned this boat. Other thing to talk about is just where have I been? And quite frankly, last summer I did not do a whole lot of boating, so I did not make any boating videos. And there's a good reason for that, and the reason why is last June, late last June, I made the decision to sell my house. So I ended up spending a good part of last summer getting the house ready to sell, and it totally paid off because the house sold pretty much instantly and gave me the opportunity to downsize, which has been an absolutely wonderful experience. Now the question you're undoubtedly asking, and that's a question I get a lot, is where do I live? Well, I have my boat, and otherwise I also I purchased a almost new, gently used RV that I have had a great time turning into my other home, and for me it's really worked out well. So the rig I purchased is a 2017 Gulfstream BT Cruiser. It's 24 feet long, has one slide, and you know, a lot like my boat, it is everything you need and nothing you don't. To complement that, of course, just like my boat, you need a dinghy. So I have a 2017 Jeep Rubicon that I tow behind the RV. And I gotta say, this setup is awesome. Now, a big question I know you have is why? Well, quite frankly, I lived in my house for the last 17 years, and to be honest, it was a house that I really didn't love. I made mortgage payments, and it was a place where I kept my stuff. And like a lot of us, I had far too much stuff. So in the process of getting ready to sell, I either sold, donated, or gave away most of my possessions. And I kept only the things that I had a use for, that I needed, or that brought value to my life. So as a result, it was a big downsize. And I am being absolutely perfectly honest when I tell you that I do not miss living in my house. nor do I miss any of the stuff that was in it. And I think it's kind of just a coincidence that I'm telling you this standing next to the cemetery, because as you all know, we don't get to take any of that stuff with us anyway. So I share all this with you for a couple reasons. One is to let you know that I'm still alive, that I haven't done something silly like sold my boat. And the other is to share with you that I believe I found a formula that has been working pretty well for me. And just like when you find a really good recipe, you like to share that with people. Now that doesn't mean that the recipe works for everyone. You may not like the raisins or the walnuts, or you could be like me and think eggplant is disgusting. But there's part of the recipe that probably is going to work well and might be good for you. And for me, I believe the part that was the most rewarding was to downsize, and to downsize my possessions, and to downsize other areas of my life. And I believe that the simplicity is just paid off dividends. So moving forward, I look forward to continuing to create boating content, as well as introduce some videos traveling with my RV, which I've really been enjoying. My goal all along with this YouTube channel is authenticity, and I do not want to just create a video just for the sake of making a video. So with that, let's take in this view. And remember, life's too short not to do the things that we love.